Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's so lovely to be here, back in the hallowed halls of the National Opera Studio, where things have barely changed. Apart from some of the chairs and, you know, things have had a lick of paint, which is gorgeous. I wish I'd had a lick of paint. Yesterday, listening to so many of your colleagues was glorious, and just so many different spirits, so many different stories about how far everybody had come, and this is such a glorious melting pot. Everyone's come on different routes, and then you will all go on different routes as soon as you leave here. And that's what's glorious about being an opera singer, is that it takes forever to hone our craft. So I would love this to be a bit of an open surgery. Nobody has to take any clothes off. There will be no rubber gloves involved. But I would love it to be really as honest as possible. So if there's anybody in the audience that has a question, do raise your hand. Don't just shout out. It's not a Quaker meeting. And I would like this to feel very much like a safe space where we can just share things, make some great noises, make some funny noises. Everything is included and inclusive. And that's all good. And thank you for accepting me in my recumbent position. After so many years of people telling me to break a leg, it all came to ruin when I did, in fact, break 2 legs earlier in the year. But I'm just as exacting, even though I'm sat down. Okay, so Inna, I know a bit about you already. What are you going to sing for us?
I will perform Verdi's Sempre, Libera.
I've never heard of it. Excellent. So we're in Traviata. Set the scene for us. Do some tourism board for France. Where are we in the world?
Violetta, she's alone after party, and she's starting to think about Alfredo and about what they tell to her before he leave.
Mm-hmm.
And she just don't know what to do. Choose love or choose her destiny, like she's really don't know what to do.
Yes, so Sempre Libera, she's a bit of a party girl. She kind of lurches from pleasure to pleasure. We've all been there. Some of us while at the National Opera Studio.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go for it. Let's hear it.
Saria per me sventura un segno
Excellent. Now, Ina told me that this is her first ever masterclass. Is that true?
The big, yeah.
The big one, baby.
Yeah.
Here we are. Glorious. Well, we'll look after one another. First of all, I want to be chief captain of your fan club. I'm already your biggest fan.
Thank you.
Well done. It's glorious. Now, I don't want to patronize you because you've been learning how to sing for 10, 12, 20 years, however long. But I like to think of young singers as being like CEOs of their own company. Like you're the boss of your company. So give yourself an appraisal and tell me how that was.
Oh. It was not bad at all.
Yes! Absolutely. What we must remember is that these arias and these Shanas are like Duke of Edinburgh awards. You know, that's like a gold award and you don't even get some Kendall mint cake. It's really full on. You did a really wonderful job and great orchestra here too from Ellie. Now, what I'm interested in is Ina, the person. Because you sing beautifully. There's hardly anything to say about the singing. I've got a few ideas that we can play with, we can experiment with. But I see a lot of what I call opera acting. Do you know what I mean by opera acting? We get a bit of this and a bit of this and a bit of this,
Yes.
and we all love it, and it's what we all do. But in this moment is an opportunity for Violetta, for Ina, to show us a moment of honesty and a moment of vulnerability. Because Violetta is the party girl. She's sempre libera, you know, loving life, pleasure, looking for pleasure everywhere. It was like me on the way to the National Opera Studio here tonight. But you can find something more fragile, I think, at the start. It's as if love has gone zzz, boom, and hit you like a bolt of lightning, okay? So in these first phrases, where we have Estrano, and actually, I don't know what version this is, but this Estrano is meant to be a semi-quaver. It's meant to be a quick Estrano, the second one. Is that right, Ellie? Do you have the full score there? You've got the...
I don't have the full score, but yeah, that is right.
Yeah, it's meant to be shorter. So this first one is Estrano. This is strange. Why is this happening to me? And the second one, Estrano. It's almost like a laugh. You can't believe that this is happening. Okay? Yeah. So at the moment you're delivering a lot of stuff up and out to the people that have paid quite a lot of money. But I would like you to take some of this in. Ina, inni. Going inside.
Good.
Okay?
Yes.
So let's just play on that, first of all. Okay? Let's go from the top. Okay, so where do emotions come from? Where do you feel? I feel like a therapist. Where do you feel your emotions?
Here?
Okay, not up here.
No.
Estrano. Then maybe Estrano. So one for you, one for us. Try that. Good. So much more believable. I'm buying a ticket to that show. If you just go Estrano, it's like, oh, it's a soprano. I don't believe it for a minute. Do you know what I mean? We all want to invest in a human being. Okay? So let's carry on. And then this phrase, in core, it's as if this is the thunderbolt again, going into you. I'm feeling love, maybe for the first time ever. Because you're used to having pleasure with men and, you know, animals, whatever she's up to. But for this moment, you are having human love for the first time. Okay, so let's feel that there as well. Okay, so Estrano again. Inside. Gorgeous, really, really so much more believable like this. It's as if this was a film, we've gone in a close-up shot because we're coming to you. And what I love about this time you did it is that you picked one spot because you were having one thought And it wasn't kind of there, and oh, there's a sheep. You know, it was really, really focused, which I love. So, because so much of this drama is coming from the orchestra anyway. Let's carry on from Che risolvo. Che risolvi? Cool. So what does this mean, this bit you just sung?
Like, she's so excited to if somebody love and be loved.
Joy, yeah?
She dreamed about it.
Yeah, and then suddenly it's coming true. It's like Pretty Woman. She's falling in love. Do you know Pretty Woman? No? Go and watch Pretty Woman. It's fabulous. It's basically La Traviata. It's great with a few more dresses. It's really good. Vocally, this is the only thing I want to talk to you about. At the top, when we go, John, you go really, really what I call full croc. You know, you go really big. And I wonder if in this piece, because it's a very long night, if you're going really big all the time, then it might reduce the kind of the economy of your singing. Because if you, to use a bit of imagery for a second, if you're walking outside of Greg's, let's say Greg's, and there's a big window, or like your favorite food shop, like this, there's loads of kind of like generic wafty sausage roll smells coming out of this big window. But then if we close the window, we're going to get so much more of a concentrated smell, a beautiful smell. Because all of the changes are happening inside here in our larynx, and this is just where the noise comes out. And it doesn't have to be massive, because if we imagine a balloon, you know, like a balloon, if you let it out and it just goes like this, because it's open. Whereas if you go, we get a really like kind of nice loud noise, which is what we want. Okay, so I want to see how much you don't have to open at the top. Because the breath balance needed to have a larger, more open aperture is so much more than a smaller one. Okay? That's the science bit, as Jennifer Aniston would say. Let's go for O Gioia, and just keep it nice and slim, so we keep this vertical connection to the engine room down here. Okay, let's go O Gioia. Very easy. Yeah. That's so easy. That's fabulous. And I would say even for the oh John like that we don't have to go oh John, that it's going to keep down on this engine. Try even smaller. Beautiful. Really gorgeous. Now I'm getting a bit of noddy dog, which usually means that we've got a bit too much air. So can you just relax? And we're only going to send enough air to make the voice work and no more. Okay, so just think of like a really nice amount of air, but not loads. Give it a go. You're very brave to do this in front of this ugly crowd. They'll turn, you know, they'll turn. Here we go. Brilliant. What does that feel like?
Good.
Yeah. It sounds awesome, doesn't it? It sounds really, really great. We don't have to have the full thing, okay? We've only got like about 10, 15 minutes. So I want to go to the main part of the aria to try and work on this a bit more. Okay, do you mind doing technical stuff? You like work technically? Yes. It's okay, great. Okay, let's go from Allegro Brillante. So dum bum bum bum. Okay. Okay. I was going to say one thing. In this introduction, what must we do? Breathe. Yeah? So many of us in introductions go Sempre, Libera! And then you have to suddenly come from nowhere. Yeah, so make sure, have a little word with yourself. Think, Ina, what did you have for breakfast? Yeah, this is basically, in this introduction, I think you're convincing yourself that the life I like is the party life. So think about these things, but normal breathing. And then it's a lovely way to reconnect with down here. Just like, oh, hello breath, hello breath. Lovely. Okay, so let's go for that again and say hello to the breath. Yeah. Let's look at that. Say the words to me. Sempre libera.
Sempre libera de Gio, folleggiare di gioia in gioia.
Yeah.
Adiletti, viver mio per i sentieri del piacere.
Bravo.
Nasca il giorno muoia.
Gorgeous, moia.
Sempre
Perfect.
lieta, ne ritrovi.
Eccellente, eccellente. Okay, eccetera, eccetera. Now, with this, when you're speaking it, you go sempre libera che gioia di da 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 da. When you sing it, we get sempre libera che di gioia. So much activity, which I think is taking away from your connection and this economy, because this is a long old night, and we want to make it as easy as possible. Okay? So can you just trust me for a moment? And I don't want to take away any of your gioia, because the gioia is huge, which I love, but I think you can make it easier.
Good.
Okay?
Yes.
So can you just trust me and just go sempre libera di, and no, don't go massive here. Okay? Let's go just a couple of bars, darling. Excellent. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. How does this feel? Weird?
It's good, but more difficult.
It's more difficult. Okay, because you're trying not to do something.
Yeah.
We're having the same amount of noise from you, which is fabulous. That's evidence that this is good. What I'm losing are the words. So we've got to remember where the words are coming from.
I must say the words.
Yeah, we've got to say the words. We've got to keep this on, but the words have got to come from the same place as the vowels.
Good.
This is my thought. Okay, so if you imagine, and we can all do this, ladies and gentlemen, imagine you have a feather on top of your head. I did this with some of the gang yesterday, and you're going to blow it off. Okay, imagine a feather on your head and blow it off. Okay,
Good.
you try, right, and tell me where this is responding.
Here.
Okay, see if it's going any lower. Keep your hand here.
Yes.
Okay, so a tiny bit lower. Okay, I want you to do all of your consonants from down here. Okay, so say the words to me. Sempre libera.
Sempre libera de Gio, folleggiare de gioia in gioia.
Absolutely. So the words don't have to come from here. They can have complete connection here, because really what we want to make the biggest sound we can. And this is the best thing about when you leave the National Opera Studio, and already you're having tastes of this on your residencies, but you're going to be singing some big theatres. So you want to make the most amount of generous sound with the minimum effort. Okay? So if you send your consonants from down here, this is like what we call Wagnerian consonants. Okay? So when you go and sing Wagner, or whatever you end up doing. Okay, from down here. So let's think of that. Sempre libera, and we're going to keep these economical. Okay? Let's go for it. Sempre libera. Cool. So what we do is, we're going to use this for the consonants. Sempre libera, but I want you to stay on the breath, going all the way. Sempre libera di gioia di di di. Because at the moment we went bum bum bum, then we stayed in. Yeah? So we've got to use it for the whole phrase, but I want them all to come from down there. But evidence sounding great already. Okay, let's go again. Good. Well done, fabulous. I'm loving this. It seems very free here, and the sound is great. It's really, really good. Press save on this. When we're going up to the note at the top note, can you, for me, what I call a Ned Flanders note? It's going to be a neighbour note for anybody that's a fan of The Simpsons. Okay? So instead of really high. I want it to be next door. So it's just, oh
Yeah,
God, I shouldn't have done that. Just next door, okay? And we don't need to go, yeah? Just keep it small. Give this a go. Brilliant. Now, do you remember what we said about the amount of air we need?
Yes.
Yeah? So let's use a little bit less air. Well done. Economical. Yeah? That looked as if it didn't cost very much. Did it feel like a lot of effort?
Here, no.
Good. Yeah, this is where we want the
Yes.
effort.
Yeah.
You can feel a bit kind of sicky and stuff down here using that. That's fantastic. Well done, well done. Now, let's, I just want to look at one more place. Do you know this? Da-da-dee-dee-dee-da-da-da-da, moya. Do we know what we're doing down there? Have we decided? What vowel and things we're singing down in this lower part? Yeah, excellent. Now, I want to make sure that you don't muscle that note. I want it to sound nice and...
Don't do like this, yes?
Yeah, well, I think it's nice. I think it's nice, but I just don't want, after this lovely line, for it to be moya, suddenly have kind of contrabass or somebody here with us. Okay? So, let's just try a little exercise. Can we go, up in your pitch? Great, and I want you to start softly and get loud as you go. Brilliant, and it's quite difficult to start quietly, so let's go. Good. Now this is lovely because we're getting some body resonance. The way to make some warmth down there, and especially for middle voices, baritones and mezzos, we don't want muscle, we don't want tongue getting involved, we want you to use your body resonance. And the warmth of the sound, not weight, we want warmth. Now the last bit is, keep this the same. Try. Good. Excellent. So do you see how you're getting that warmth at the bottom? Let's try that in context. Can we go da 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 da? Nasce il giorno e moia. And as you go down there, I want you to think of this warmth, not as moia. Okay? Nice. Brilliant. Now keep it slim here. Okay, I'm still getting moya. Beautiful. That's really, really gorgeous. Press save on that. Press save. Okay, let's go to the end because I think we're probably running out of time very shortly. How long have we got, darling? 2 minutes. Good. You see, we're so good at this. It's amazing. Okay. Let's go from, imagine that old Alfredo's just killed himself. Harmony papito. Divo. These da 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 da. 2, 3, 1, Ellie. Oh, you don't have the same thing. Just at the end, after Mamori Papito. Da 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 da. Okay. Ina's keeping us right. Thank you.
So the bar before?
Yeah. Moment here, really avoid because when you go the only way, if you extend that place every time, when you come back to there, the only way to make it work is to go as big or bigger, which is really tiring.
Yeah.
So we want to keep the slimmest connection we can nice and vertical. Okay? So give that a go. Again. Da da da. Yeah, we don't have to go because it's really tiring. Okay, let's do a little mini version. Yeah, good. Keep it free here. Good. Put your finger in front of your mouth. So we go. Yeah, so do you see you don't have to go really big to make that work? Because it's still connected here.
Wow.
Okay, so and let's trust that and imagine that you don't have the finger there. Try again. Good. Look good. Let's carry on there because I want to hear the end. So can we do it with the orchestra now? Let's go from the second. Yeah, absolutely. Can you just come a tiny bit closer to me?
Yes.
I'm going to hold your hand. And do you mind if I touch your face?
Yes.
You do mind or you don't mind?
You can touch.
Oh, glorious. Excellent. Okay, we've got to ask, darling. Consent is all. All right. Here we go. Di volar. Oh, yeah. Let's go for the first one. That was fabulous. Well done, well done. Yes, clapping. Yeah, this is great. Now, I can't come to all of your concerts and be here to do this, although I would love to do that very much. But you see how much you don't have to overextend your apparatus to have this connection? So this is your gift today to go away and practice with this. And just always think of this vertical connection and the economy, because we want it to feel easy, because it makes us feel good when it looks like you're not killing yourself to do it. Yeah, and trust the honest ina at the start. Proper opera acting, meaning everything, bringing us into you. Okay? Well done. Thank you, Ellie. Excellent. So Shakira, give us a quick potted history of where we are at in this opera and who you're playing.
So I'm playing the componist, or the composer, of the opera Ariadne. So this is from Ariadne auf Naxos. The composer is very, very passionate about music, and particularly this opera. And he's been commissioned by this very, very famous person in Vienna to bring this opera to their estate. But because the opera needs to finish exactly at 9 p.m., the rich benefactor would like to combine his beautiful, beautiful opera Ariadne with a commedia dell'arte-esque Shana.
Yeah.
And combine the two and have a mix of passion and devastation and then a bit of lightheartedness. So the composer is absolutely devastated by this. This is the worst thing that could happen. He would rather burn the pages. In this moment, he has had a beautiful sort of enlightening moment with Zebinetta that has helped him see the light that these two could become one. And in this moment, right at the end of the prologue, he's saying that it's fine, music will always win, music is the highest form of art. And we are fine, my friend, we are fine.
Good, so we're having another love thunderbolt.
Yes.
Aren't we? See, this is not by accident.
Yeah.
We have a theme, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Ich sehe des Sohnes mit Hohn
music's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just want it on repeat
Yeah.
for the rest of your life, making you feel fabulous. Okay, CEO, how was that for you?
It was okay. That was actually the first time we've aired this publicly.
Good, a public airing.
Yeah, public airing. So for that case, it was okay. I'd say it was probably a 7.
Excellent.
Definite room for improvement.
Of course,
But
otherwise why would we be
happy.
here?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I thought it was great. And what I love is that the synergy between you is really fantastic. And the orchestra is that thick. So the fact that it was quite loud is pretty true to what it's going to be like in the pit. You know, Strauss is a fantastic writer, but it does have that thickness in the orchestration. How often do people say the S word to you? Soprano.
Well, so I have sort of recently been singing a lot of lyric mezzo stuff, which I can sing.
Yes.
And most recently for our next scenes, I'm singing Don Elvira. So I'm doing Ah Kimi Dici Mai, which is my other sort of option for tonight.
Lovely. Never heard of it.
With that, I'm sort of just accepting a different S word, Zwischenfach.
Zwischen. Now, do we all know what Zwischenfach means, ladies and gentlemen? It's all very current. We're Fach fluid here.
So basically it means that I sing a bit of mezzo rep and a bit of soprano rep. It doesn't really matter what box I tick, but I just sing repertoire that sits and feels really good for my voice. Because I can sing some of the mezzo roles like Sesto in Giulio Cesare, Agno in La Clemente di Tito, but then I can also sing Componist, I can sing Donna Elvira, I can sing some roles that are sometimes sung by both a mezzo and soprano. And that is sort of done in the industry quite a lot as well. So it really just is whatever speaks to you, not just vocally, but also character-wise as well. Yeah, that's been something I've been exploring as well.
Excellent, that's really great. What I love about you, Shakira, is that you're on the money in terms of being a bit business savvy. And I think it's very important for you to know what your unique selling points are. And the fact that you know that you sing roles which you like and which your voice enjoys, and you don't feel as if you have to just do mezzo or you just have to do soprano. There's been so many people that have kind of gone into obscurity because they haven't known what their strengths are. Cool. So what I think for you vocally is that I want to make sure that you are using warmth in your voice and that you're not going for anything which is kind of plummy or kind of mezzo-y, and that you're being really true to your sound. So just to like continue on your journey.
Love it.
But first of all, how young or old is the componist? How old is he?
I think he's, I don't know, I think he's kind of my age. Like he's sort of a 28-year-old, sort of young sort of composer, very, very passionate, been doing it for a few years, has been living and breathing music, but not the fully established, you know.
He
not
hasn't
quite.
had
He's
his break.
the emerging artist of us all.
Well,
Yeah.
we're all still emerging. Believe me, you never quite emerge.
Yeah.
Now, this is great. I wonder, there's something about the fact that this encounter with Serbanetta makes it feel as if either he's a bit younger or he's definitely involved with his music. Because he's been like, music, 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 hello people, music, music, music. And then suddenly Serbanetta he's met and it's had this like, ka-dunk moment.
Yeah.
And I think that this aria is all about that.
Yeah.
Kind of being able to connect his love of music and what he writes with humanity. Because before that, it was all about the music, but it didn't have this Heilige Kunst, which is very much about this connection with a human being. And his hormones are flying. The whores are moaning, as we'd say. The whores are moaning. There's so much love and feeling things for the first time, discovering music for the first time, which says that all of music is like on and off beat. And also this role kind of comes out of a canon, doesn't it? Which makes it very difficult. You've done the role before you know where you are. So to deal with that technically as well, it's all about the planning. So let's just look at it in terms of the planning, and I want to make sure that we're always on the body and that we're using our true voices. Okay, let's fire away. Out of the cannon. Okay, so I just want to check that Sein is coming from your deepest possible place. Sein.
Sein.
Absolutely, because that is the engine rev. And if we don't start on there, then it's going to be a tiring night.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially because so much of this is kind of out. We've got to, as much as we can, anchor this here, okay? I'm going to say the same thing which I said to your colleague Ina. We're getting a lot of mouth.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I'm just wondering if we can get more of a vertical connection with not kind of, it's as if we're in Spain at the moment trying to find the pub and we don't speak Spanish.
Okay,
we're a bit like, where's the pub?
Yeah.
We've all been there. So it would
yeah.
be fabulous. Let's just say the words.
Sein, wieder, gut.
Brilliant. There's no reason why you don't have to do that. Sein, wieder, gut. It's because we're singing opera. We have to open our mouths. But really, if you look at all the masters, they do not open their mouths that much.
Yes, okay.
Unless you are Jessie Norman, and she had her own way. Okay, there are people who defy physics, and we'll just let them have it. Yeah, her, John Vickers, let them do their own thing. The rest of us are mere mortals. So we need all the help we can get. Okay, so with this, literally just try and sing it in exactly the same way you speak it. Okay, give it a whirl. Sein. Cool, excellent. Loving it. We're getting as much volume.
Great.
Making sure that all the consonants are coming from down here as well. An extension of the exercise that we did with Ina is to put all of these out down here without even the vowels. So how would that work? Let's give it a whirl.
Okay.
Wieder gut. Try.
Okay. Gut. It's hard.
It's really difficult.
I'm sorry. It's like, which ones are the consonants? We're so used to doing it on the vowel.
I know.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm going to practice this.
This was revelation to me as a young singer singing in big houses. Is that the only way that they are going to hear these consonants are if you sing them from the same place as the vowels.
Interesting.
And it frees all of this up.
And
one might think, oh, but I'm not using my face to express. And it's like, actually, we express with our eyes and only our eyes. Because if I go to you, I love you, you believe me. If I go, I love you, it comes across as a bit creepy, doesn't it? Yes. So we know evidence again, always looking for evidence. Okay, so that's the evidence that we don't need to overwork this. And all of this stuff is going to come from here.
Okay.
Excellent. Press save on that. Now, with these, all of your music is on a offbeat. Offbeat. I want to make sure that you're fully releasing.
Okay.
So, because in this, when you sang it through before, marvelous, great for the Royal Gala performance, but we had some accumulation of passion, which of course you would. In any agitated music, you would not be human if you didn't get excited. But we're going to give ourselves the best chance if we properly, physically let that go down there. And talk to me about support for a minute. Where do you, how do you view support?
I find it sort of in these two spaces.
Excellent, brilliant, brilliant. Basically, you go as rude as you can without being rude. It's kind of here, and it's very connected. So we've got to make sure that in interludes, in breaks, that we fully release this. Singing is an unvain art. We've got to let it all just hang out. Okay? Brilliant. So I'm going to be watching that. Think of that this time. Consonants down there. Let's go again. Loving this.
It's better,
it's really, really, well, it looks easier. Looks easier. Augen, so what, you're seeing something with fresh eyes. You're like a little baby lamb. So you just your eyes or anybody else's eyes are you imagining at this stage?
Oh, maybe it's her beautiful eyes as well, like the sparkleness that just is sort of opening mine. But like I'm seeing them looking at each other. I need that.
I need that. Because with this, it can become very much like overload
Yeah.
of I'm telling you I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And if we don't have these layers of
Yeah.
introspection or placing the energy into somebody else like this, then it becomes a bit much.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So just press save on that because we haven't got bags and bags of time. Can we just do the bit just before Augen?
Ich sehe jetzt
Ja.
alles. Yep. Ich sehe jetzt alles mit anderen Augen. Die Tiefen des Tages sind unermesslich.
Cool. Just, that's fantastic. Love that. Gives it so much more interest. When you're, just to make you aware, when you're doing that lower stuff, you were a bit more economical here, and it sounded more present.
Oh, okay.
So just to make you aware, can
Yeah.
you do that again and be aware of that yourself?
Yeah.
When we get into the recht gut, that stuff, keep relaxed here.
Yeah.
Really, if you look at the best singers, this chin is not involved.
Yeah.
Yeah? Got to think of Gail Platt in Coronation Street. No chin.
Oh, Australian. I don't know.
Oh, sorry. I'm sure there's someone on Neighbours.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Let's go from dich, die Dicht,
Yeah.
die Dichte unter.
Sorry, my bad. Top of your bar. Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool, Shakira. Speak to me for a second. Say, what did you have for breakfast?
I had some bagels with butter and a tea.
And a tea. Very Australian of you. Now, where you're speaking right there is
Yeah.
such a resource for you
Yeah.
to use when you're singing.
Yeah.
When you're down in that part of your voice, you don't have to go dee dee. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all there.
Yeah.
So feel where it lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just enjoy it. Nice and soft.
Yeah.
Dee dee. Yeah. Think about how much air you need. Because that's got a bit of a, what I call it's a bit friendly, it's a bit wavy.
Okay, yes.
Dee dee. Yeah, nice. We like that version. Yeah, press save. Let's do that in context with the excitement. Carry on. Doc, we have to, if you're going to be a repeat offender of a word, we've got to make them different.
Yeah. Okay.
What's happening?
It's like I can't quite find the words, which I did not do then, but I should be like, I can't find the words. It's like, and yet, courage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Moot.
Yeah.
We're heading to the moot.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like Maria, 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 Maria.
Yeah.
You know, something different. It has to be, yeah, Doc, I can't say the words. Chastise yourself. Why can't I say the words? I'm so good at words. Yeah, Doc. Yeah, Doc. Take us on the journey with you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go from jedoch,
Yeah. From your mum.
Jubel in der Stimme. One. For these dramatic turns, I need to see the moot. All of this you are saying for the first time. And we've all got to be with you on that journey. Yeah. So there's no planning here. You plan the singing bit, but the words are inspired in that moment. Yeah. So jedoch. Moot, of course!
Yeah.
You know, that's the joy. So I've got to see that arrive.
Okay.
Falling out of your face.
Okay.
Okay, jedoch.
Okay.
glorious. We're all with you. It's fabulous. Now, when we get to this moment of musique, just think about the vowel. Ik, musique, I've called it all week with you guys. It is the hardest vowel in the singing language. There's a reason there's usually an SH and a T at the end. You know, it is the worst word. So you have to do something with it. Put in a little bit of a disguise.
Okay.
So either a bit of a bit of u. Do you normally have an idea what you put with ik?
Probably more of an U.
U, lovely.
Maybe.
Excellent. Now the best thing about u, the French like tu, is that it just tickles your larynx down a little bit as well. So it's going to make it more comfortable and make it sound more luxurious. And more kind of like give you that kind of lovely sfishiny mezzo-y colour, but without weight.
Yeah.
Now, when you do that, it's really hard to go musique, musique. If you keep like this, it's going to keep it connected to here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's give that a go. Was ist denn?
Was ist denn Musik?
Excellent, gorgeous, lovely sound, really, really beautiful. Make sure the K doesn't come from here. Zik.
Oh,
Downstairs.
okay. Sure.
Downstairs, one more time.
Yeah.
Was ist denn Musik?
Excellent, well done. Really, really beautiful. Musik ist.
Yeah.
We need
okay.
also some spitting.
All those.
It's a spitty show, but all of that needs to happen, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, go for it again.
From
Musik.
top.
Top one. Sounds really, really gorgeous. Up the top, we're going to use what I call Nicky's magic window.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to give it, it's going to be Shakira's magic window now.
Okay.
As you go up the top,
Yeah.
if you start it, you want to grow on it, yeah?
Yeah.
And if you
Yeah.
go, fun mood, then there's nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go,
But
yeah.
if you go, fun mood, then you can grow. Exactly.
Okay.
So keep that vertical connection and keep it small at the top, nice and slim. Then you can grow with all of your resonators.
Yes, okay.
Excellent. Give it a go.
From
So versammeln alle. Okay, on the way up, baby. If we go
Yeah.
to versammeln, we're
Yeah.
making it such hard work. To versammeln. One stream of air. Eyes of a genius. Face of a village idiot.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Fantastic. You were playing up a marble, by the way. It's glorious. That noise you made on the moot was so expensive and luxury. That was like Deutsche Grammophon in the 50s. That's brilliant. You've got to apply that to all of the other ones.
Yeah.
All when we had Kunst there, we just got to keep it slim and grow it if you want to. But if you don't have that fine part of the voice, and it's not going to work. I always say, if you can do something with a note, it means it's in the right place. If you can just be loud on it, it means that it's not in the right place.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Cool. Let's just go D Heilige, because I'm sure we're nearly out of time. Let's go D Heilige. Just do the last phrase for me.
The last one. Yeah. What's my note? Oh, here.
D. Lovely. that is fine, and we'd all be like, hurrah. But can you try it? And trust me, when you just keep it even slimmer.
Okay.
Keep it slimmer up into the top, and
Yeah.
you'll have so much more energy.
Yeah.
Okay? Because this is
Okay.
out of a rocket, remember?
Yeah.
So, dee ha. Fabulous.
Yeah.
Now, what happens when you do that is that during finding your best breath balance for the vowel is that it regulates the air as well. The one you did before was a tiny bit hello.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a bit wavy.
Uh-huh.
Whereas that one, it was absolutely ideal.
Okay.
So write yourself a checklist of stuff we've done today, stuff
Yeah.
that you want, you know. In a masterclass situation, it's like shoving something in the microwave. You can only taste it for so long. So write it down and leave it, take it. I don't mind. I have no ego when it comes to this. If there's been helpful stuff, make a list.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just hold them with you and discover your own voice. Because
Yeah.
you're soon going to be out of this stable into the wide world, and you'll be making lots of money with your gorgeous fishionness. Well done.
so.
Yes, fantastic playing, Nadia. Thank you. Pleasure. Well done.
Thank you. Have you got?
I've got everything I need.
Well,
Brilliant.
wonderful.
So, Philip, tell me about you.
What do you want to know?
Well, I would love to know a wee bit, because we've worked together online
Yes.
with another organisation, which shall not be named,
No.
because we're here at the National Opera Studio. But tell me about your history with this piece. Have you sung the role? Are you
No,
interested in singing the role?
Yeah, very interested
Yeah.
in the role. I have sung it. I've sung it with orchestra at one of these residencies.
Marvellous.
So that was jolly, and so I know it pretty well as you can ever know this sort of thing. I know it very well. I enjoy it. It's good fun. It's good with the words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got a great kind of character arc as well. hasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. It's sort of where you sort of wake up with a hangover. By the end, you miss your girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's every Saturday for me, really.
Excellent. We have all been there.
Yeah.
Yes. Life imitating art.
Exactly. Yeah,
Gorgeous.
yeah,
So tell us specifically where this scene takes place.
So this is Tom Rakewell's morning room in it says a London square, and it's the it's the morning after this wonderful night of excess, and he's woken and he's realised that all the excess in the world, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't do anything for him. It's all meaningless, and like we all wake up and go, oh no, and he's basically doing that. The whole aria is. It's like when you open the curtains for the first time and you think, ooh.
Yes. What have I done?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. What have I done?
Yes.
Who are you? What's this? And basically, he starts singing about how much London. It's all the same. All the excess, no matter what the various, I imagine drugs, alcohol, prostitutes. It all feels the same. It's all meaningless. How can he find some sort of excitement, some meaning in this this lifestyle? And then really, what he just wants to go home and see his girlfriend, but he's fighting that urge. He knows that if he does, he will sort of lost.
He's sold his soul to the devil,
Yeah, pretty much.
hasn't he? And then it's a slippery slope.
But,
It's
yeah,
a slippery slope.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's hear it.
Grand.
the flatterer. Let harmony no more obey the strident choristers of prey, yet all your music cannot fill the gap that in my heart is still. Oh, nature, green, unnatural mother, I have followed where you led. Is it for this I left the country? No plowman is more a slave to sun, moon, and season than a gentleman to the clock of fashion. City, city, what Caesar could have imagined the curious viands I have tasted, they choke me. And let the Porto and Provence give all their precious wines, I would as soon be dry and wrinkled as a raisin, as ever taste another. Cards, living pictures, and dig out the matrons with their marriageable girls, cover their charms a little, you well-bred boards. Oh, your goods will catch their death of the room long before they learn of the green sickness. The others too, with their more candid charms, pah! Who's honest, chaste, or kind? One, only one, and of one I dare not think. Of nature, of the hunt is on, thy pack is in full cry. They smell the blood upon the bracing air, on, through every street and mansion, for every candle in this capital of light attends thy appetizing progress and burns in honor at thy shrine.
Brilliant. Let's stop there. There's a wee bit more left, but let's stop there. Fantastic. Well done. Brilliant. Excellent, Alexander. Great stuff. Coming to the body of the Kirk.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Well done. I mean, you have come on so much since I heard you last.
Thank
it's
you.
Fantastic. It's so great. It's so great. I want to know how you felt that was in terms of in terms of expression, in terms of a vocal performance.
Basically, I wasn't really paying attention. I was just enjoying myself.
Oh, good for you! Excellent.
I quite liked the A flat.
Excellent.
That was all right.
In retrospect, the
yeah.
A flat was good.
A flat was good.
Yes. Put it in the minutes. Yes.
One of the G's was great.
Excellent. Welcome to the life of a tenor. Yeah.
I don't think I messed up the, although Lexi covers for me always. The bit that worries me is the bum ba dum ba.
This music is incredibly difficult, and it's very much like a swan situation,
Yes,
isn't it?
yeah.
There's lots of kind of sometimes even counting
Oh yeah,
going on.
The first time I ever did it, my thumb was the whole time just going 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, Phil, I'm going to be completely honest with you. You are such a character, and you can. This piece is perfect for you because you're showing us all kinds of things. There's fantastic kind of dramatic turns and stuff. But I want to be really honest and say, does your vocal equipment always match up with the story you want to tell?
Not always, no.
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 And that's what we have to do as singers.
Yeah.
And I'm exactly the same as you. I've always been able to tell a story, and then I wake up with a different voice pretty much every day,
Uh-huh.
which I'm getting more tools for every day, but I'm always trying to match this desire to communicate with the skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you just did was beautiful, and you can sing this part probably anywhere in the world. But I want to give you maybe some more tenor tools.
Grand. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Definitely.
Brilliant. So let's kick off from the get-go. Vary the song. Now, this is meant to be a bit kind of Bachian, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do you do that when you've got a lovely, big, old, rich, gorgeous, international sounding voice like yours? We want to find some. We want to find some freedom, but we want you to sing with your voice.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I loved all the kind of like junky getting over it still and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Great. I think when you're that hungover, you want to do as little as possible.
Yeah.
Because you're like, may the world end. You know? Yeah. We've all been there. Okay. So just a thought. Vocally at the start, I'm sensing some tension in your top lip.
Uh-huh.
And I think if you put that on holiday, it might take like 6 months in front of a mirror. That's what it took me. I used to use because I'm an actor, I'm going to use my face. And it took me so long to detach that and just use my body to support my voice. Give that a go first.
Grand.
Just a couple of bars, Alexander. Already piles better. Do you feel that freedom?
Yeah.
That was really, really great.
Yeah.
Just releasing this allows it to go to the engine room.
Yeah.
That was great. Now, I want you to feel on the "Oh London change." What vowel are we going for up there?
A.
A?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Tenors, very difficult. We are a high wire act, ladies and gentlemen, and there's kind of like millimeters of precision.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, what would happen if you put a tiny bit of in there? Do you think about vowel modification?
Yeah. Oh, constantly.
Constantly?
Nightmares.
Nightmares, absolutely. For any first-time buyers here, we're talking about if a tenor was to go, then we'd be, calling for the ambulance to take us away. But if we go, just rounding it up means that we can go all the way up and down and further.
Yeah.
So I'm encouraging you to put a bit of in there because I think it might be a bit more helpful than A.
Grand.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool. Can we just go just on?
Yep.
Vary the song, oh London, change deep.
Awesome. That matches the rest of the voice.
Yeah.
Now, there's a slight chunder in your vibrato. Have you heard that in your own voice?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. That's breath pressure.
Yeah.
We're throwing too much air at it.
Grand.
So especially with this is a long old night, this bloody roll. When you sing it, when you get to Act 3, you're sometimes hoping that the ambulance will take you away. If you don't make clever steps on the way, then you come into trouble. So think about how much air it takes for this. Vary the song. Hardly anything.
Yeah.
And you can just mellifluously go through that. Okay, try.
Vary the song, oh London, change disband your notes and let them change.
So I totally bought that at the start. All you need to do now that you've got the air pressure is that you need to keep the airflow going.
Yeah.
There's a difference between air pressure and airflow. Like pressure is when your voice kind of chunders because we're not in contact with this. Whereas airflow is what we always need to be happening because the chords love it.
Yeah.
Actual air happening. Okay? You're having a bit of a mare with the rhythms.
Yeah, on that bar 3 or 4.
Bar 3 or 4, absolutely. And when you're with orchestra, as you know, there's nowhere to hide.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Boosh. Vary the soul and change. Disband your note as much as you can get it in your body.
Yeah.
Like, let's just groove to it. Let's go. Vary and fun and.
Vary the song, oh London, change, disband your notes, and let them range.
Excellent. So you found your groove.
Yeah.
This is it. I mean, Stravinsky's a kinky bugger.
Yeah.
He absolutely loves this kind of, here we go. But as soon as you physicalize it,
Yeah.
our bodies lie to us all the time. And when we see that we're doing something wrong, our body will tell us. You know, so if you get it in there, there's no way that you can get it wrong, because it's like you're setting your hard drive with what it's meant to be. Now, and let them, at the moment, we're getting pocket, 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 Billy bookcase. Do you know what I mean for this high note?
Yeah.
And if we do a Ned Flanders, and let them rave, have it next door, and not because I'm going up there for it. Give that a go, and get the in there, range.
And let them range.
Brilliant. Too much air?
Yeah.
Because it's going, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah? Small, slim here. And let them rave. And make sure that your head feels like it's got a little kind of string attached, because otherwise we come off our column. And as soon as we do that, we close down our apparatus. Okay?
And let them range, and let them range, and let them range. Let room scream, let folly bark, let dawn desert the flatterer.
Okay, so really, really good. Let tone desert the flatterer. Make sure that when you're releasing your apparatus, that we're not going, whoa, straight away, because you send too much air.
Grand.
Yeah? So when we're breathing, it's loads of different scholars talk about breath and support. Sometimes they say, you go in, you go out, you go round. And actually, all of the above is true. Because actually what happens is that we go kind of wide, and it does go a little bit out, and then it comes in. But what I think you should think about is it going more up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? So if you imagine if we all together go s, s. Try, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. S, s. Tell me what happens, Helen.
You press here in your belly.
Can you feel it going up?
Yeah.
Give yourself a personal masterclass. Go again, Helen. Does it going up?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can control how much that goes up. And if we go, whoa, then that's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we do get. We go, whoa!
Great, yeah.
And this is meant to be like a nice bit. Okay, so you're going to control the amount that you're going to do that. And then we're not going to kind of like collapse around it. We're going to keep this bit strong, and it's just going to come up nicely.
Grand.
Okay, give it a go. Let's go, let folly purr, that bit. Let rumor scream.
Okay.
Let rumor scream, let folly bark, let dawn desert the flatterer.
Excellent, really good. Do you see how many more colours are available to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when you're going at the top, try not to stop your noise by hop. Yeah. Let dawn desert the flatterer. And there's that little place which isn't going forwards and it's not going back, but it's just like shimmering. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This is tenor talk, ladies and gentlemen. Because it is really millimeters of precision. So let's just try that and keep your mouth open. Let dawn
desert the flatterer.
Cool. Now, we're still getting too much air because we're still going, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Let dawn desert. Make sure that you have contact with every note. Zert the flatterer. Yeah?
Is that the right note? Desert the flatterer.
Good. And when you get up there, I want you to play with how much air you're sending through, because you're still sending a bit too much air.
Okay.
Okay, but we'll work on that in a sec. Let's carry on with Let Harmony No More. But this is fabulous down here.
Let harmony no more obey the strident choristers of praise, yet all your music cannot fill the gap that in my heart.
Yeah. So, I suggest for this note that you do a bit of octave practice. Do you ever do that?
Yeah.
So, show us now how you do that.
Great.
So what Philip's doing there is he's using the bottom octave to see how much pressure that he needs to make the note, and then he's using exactly the same pressure as the top note. Because actually we need the same amount, if not less, air at the top of our voices. So
I knew that.
you knew that. Mine's blown in Wandsworth Town. Yeah, okay? So let's try that again in context. So, the God that in my heart. And I just want you to feel how little air you can send.
Okay.
In context with the gap. The gap.
The gap that in my heart.
Awesome. Try smaller here. The gap.
The gap that in my heart is still.
Well done. Keep trying with that. It was way better in terms of your connection with the top.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, it's still got a mini wave, but it's mini compared to the larger wave it was before.
Yeah.
So awesome. Let's carry on. So when we get here in terms of the performance, I would really try and keep nature the mother in one place. Nature, green, unnatural mother. Who do you think you are? Where have you led me? You've led me here with all the, the undesirables. Yeah? So then it's really clear storytelling.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's just have the wee bit that comes in there, Alexander. From 9.
Oh, nature, green, unnatural mother.
Okay, so Stravinsky's giving you this opportunity, recitative.
Yeah.
Yeah? I want to hear more Philip in there.
Okay.
Yeah? Oh, nature, green, unnatural mother. Go for it.
Oh, nature, green, unnatural mother. I have followed where you led.
Excellent. So try not to go into singer mode.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We
Yeah.
go, here I am singing my songs. Yeah?
Yeah.
Just stay a normal human being.
Yeah.
Because we'll invest, we'll buy the ticket, we'll buy the t-shirt.
Grand. Okay.
Yeah? Go from how I have followed.
How I have followed where you led.
Ask the question.
Is it for this I left the country? No plowman is more a slave to sun, moon, and season.
Excellent, gorgeous. So when we get into this lovely low slow bit, try not to go into kind of like, no plowman. Do you know what I mean? Because suddenly we're like, oh God.
Schubert.
Where did the human go?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you keep it going as well, no plowman is ever. So imagine you're using big singing apparatus, but you're just singing quieter. No plowman.
No plowman is more a slave to sun, moon, and season.
Excellent. So these are different things. No plowman is ever these things. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't need to be glamorized.
Great. Yeah.
Just let the music do that.
Okay.
No plowman is more a slave to sun, moon, and season than
you?
a gentleman to the clock of fashion. City
Excellent. I love you've got quite a lot of front on your sound. It's got what we call squealo or honk. In the front there, city, city. It's great, and you can kind of feel the disgust of it. Yeah, at the top, too much air again. City. Do you ever imagine the noise going backwards?
No.
Try it. So instead of going city, city, city. Okay, now go slow, keep it slim, and send a nice message from down here. City, city. Sexy sound. That's more expensive, that one.
Great.
Yeah. All of these things about turning your voice and all of these neural pathways that we're setting up as singers, like we were doing with Shakira earlier, is so important because if you do the same thing every time you get to a certain part of your voice, you are instructing your body and you're saying that this is the neural pathway I want to use every time. And when that happens, I watched a TED talk about this. Insulation grows around this neural pathway, and then it's really hard to break that. So when we get into fight or flight, which is what performance is, and when we become a vortex of need, ladies and gentlemen, which is what happens, we'll become awful narcissists and terrible, fearful people, we can trust this lovely default neural pathway. So all of this stuff is great. Try and do the same thing every time, and don't leave it to chance. Okay, cool. Let's go from what Caesar. Try and make this as speaky as possible. Okay. You did it really nicely, but I think you can really enjoy that vocal quality. Okay.
What Caesar could have imagined the curious viands I have tasted, they choke me. And Letto, Porto, and Pravotsky, all their precious wines, I would as soon be dry and wrinkled as a raisin, as ever taste another. Cards, living pictures, and they got the matrons with their marriageable girls, cover their charms a little, you well-bred boards, or your goods will catch their death of the room long before they learn of the green sickness. The others too, with their more candid charms, pah! Who's honest, chaste,
Gorgeous, Phil. This is so great. Press save on all the stuff you're doing because it's marvelous. You've got character. We feel as if all of this makes sense. Vocally, do you see how much air you send to do the speak equality?
Yeah.
That is the amount of air that you need for longer notes. You're just holding it for longer.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
What Caesar, just speaking, enough pressure to make the voice work, and then you just keep it going. So try that in the practice room.
Yeah.
Always try and relate it to your speaking voice, which this bit basically is. I loved all the experiences stuff, is great. When you get to the who's honest, choose somebody in the audience. So you've gone, Lara the green sickness, the others too with them more candid charms. Who's honest, chaste, or kind? Because at that moment, you really need to know. Because all of this other stuff does not touch it. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, so, and if you have that direct question, it makes so much more kind of impact. Okay? Go from the others to the others. Oh, bleep that, please, in post-production, and give me a waistline if you can. The others to
the others too, with their more candid charms. Ha! Who's honest, chaste, or kind?
Cool. I'm teaching my granny to suck eggs, but if we go quiet, what do we do with the consonants? Yeah. Who's honest, chaste? Feel them down here.
Yeah.
Go again. Who's honest?
Who's honest, chaste, or kind? One, only one, and of her I dare not think.
Cool. Can you do a surprise breath for me? So like, one, only one. And imagine the sound going backwards. It's this kind of like head voice. Oh God. Can you just speak to me like this for a second? Hi.
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 Hi there.
But it's connected
Hi.
to down here as well.
Hi. Hello.
One. Try.
One, only one, and the one I dare not think.
Excellent. So do you see how you can sing quiet but still use your whole apparatus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
and that
amazing.
sounds totally legitimate. And in an opera house, we would be like, yes. Yeah.
That was great.
It was awesome. For the benefit of the tape,
Yeah.
that was great. Really good. Well done, well done. Okay, let's go into the up nature. So just give me, I dare not think. I dare not think of nature, of the hunt is on, thy pack is in full cry. They smell the blood upon the bracing air, on, through every street and mansion. Phil, cool. Well done. This is really good. It's already from the work we've done, much calmer, and the vocal column is much more consistent.
Yeah.
It's really good. We've got to get all the consonants there. Don't send them from here, send them down there.
Yeah.
And you know when you go, so, up nature, up, as legato as you can, and I mean the notes going this way, not ba ba boo ba boo ba. Yeah, so they're all in one kind of stream. And when we get on, if we go on, it's a really hard note, isn't it?
Yeah.
Start it small. On. Then you can grow it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you kind of just go at full pelt, you can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
So legato and keeping everything on one plane. Up nature. Up nature. Up the hunt is on. Thy back is in full cry. They smell the blood upon the bracing air. On. Through every street and mansion, for every candle in this cathedral of light, attends thy appetizing progress and burns in honor and thy side. Awesome, you did it on the last note too.
Yeah.
Fabulous, really, really good. You're singing the wrong notes, my love.
Yeah, I know. That bit. If
Damn him.
I accidentally pick. Sometimes I get it and I pick the right one and start,
Yes.
and then sometimes I go, oh, fall too low.
Glorious.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's not optional.
No, I know. Yeah.
Attends thy appetizing progress. I think it's in the piano, actually.
Yeah,
it's in the orchestra.
yeah.
Yeah. So just go from there. Attends thy appetizing. Attends thy appetizing progress, and burns in honor at thy side. Good. Excellent. Really good work, Phil. Can we just do the end of the aria? Because I think we're probably out of time. Yeah, cool. Let's just do the all empty as the country miles. Let's go from there. Do you know where we are? Yeah. All empty as the country miles of silly wood and senseless park, and only in my heart the dark. So when you're doing that, it sounded gorgeous. Do you have this feeling of like inhalare going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it for the top. And on in my heart.
Okay.
Resist kind of this feeling.
Yeah.
And on. Also, what's the vowel there?
Oh.
O. Imagine a slightly more closed vowel. And only, because it gives you better chord closure. And only in my heart the dark. Excellent, gorgeous. When you listen back to this, press save on the stuff that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really great.
Grand.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Excellent, thank you, Alexander. Sorry?
You need the scores.
I don't need the scores. I have my own scores.
Okay, great.
Excellent. Now, tell me about you quickly. Where are you from, Alexandra?
I'm from Russia.
Excellent.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Alexandra. Welcome to the sacred space.
Yeah, thank you.
Lovely to have you here. It's hard going last because you've been sat twiddling your thumbs and getting all excited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's like, oh no, it's just another Thursday. Okay, let's not worry. So
I'm very excited.
what are you giving us?
I'm gonna work on Susanna's aria today.
Excellent.
With you.
And is this in your bag? Is this in your audition bag?
Yeah.
Excellent. Alongside which other?
Alongside Zerlina, Zaide, Rusalka.
Excellent. Okay.
All of that stuff.
Awesome.
A lot of Mozart.
A lot of Mozart. So you're a Mozart person.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, excellent. Good for you. Good for you.
I'm scared to say so because
Yeah.
now I'm gonna see Mozart. Okay.
No, it's good. I mean, you know, people say Mozart's for everybody. It's so good for the young voice. And it's like, yes, when you know how to sing it. Because if you don't know how to sing it or it doesn't fit, then it's terrible for the voice. So, but you enjoy it, and that's wonderful, because he's masterful. It's great. Tell us where we are in the play, what's happening.
We're in Sevilla. It's a nighttime. It's really warm, smelling, fantastic, very romantic atmosphere. Susanna is in the garden, trying to make Figaro jealous. Figaro is in the bushes. She knows, she's aware that he's there. He doesn't know that she sees him. So the whole aria is full of passion and love, and it has so many different layers, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah? So I need to tell him that I love him, but also make him very jealous. So
Yeah, because he
try
thinks that
to-
you're singing for the count,
Yeah.
but you know exactly. I think they call it dramatic irony or something. It is a mi-feuille of layers, this particular
a
section.
bit of a drama going on there.
There's a bit of drama going on. Excellent.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Giunse il fine il momento che godrò senza affanno il braccio all'idol mio. Timide ancora uscite dal mio petto, a turbar non venite il mio diletto. Oh, come par che all'amoroso fuoco la manetta del loco, la terra e il cielo risponda. Come la notte i furti miei seconda.
tired.
You're tired. Did you feel a bit nervous?
A bit, yeah.
A bit nervous. I could feel the nerves. But you are so lovely, and you're such a lovely singer.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous. Fantastic. You got such a beautiful voice, and I think Mozart really does suit you. Yeah, or he suits you. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Tell me how that was for you.
It was fine. I was just a bit out of breath. And
Yes.
Usually I'm making it longer and stretching more.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I think it's really important that we feel as if Susanna's completely in charge. And then maybe during the aria, it takes you by surprise when you're talking about your emotions, how much that actually Figaro does mean so much to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it has to feel as if you're completely in charge.
Yeah.
And I think that you have to have the bravery to show us this gorgeous line in the aria, because you're seducing somebody out of a hedge, basically. I'm not sure who's done that before. I can think of a few occasions. And it's that kind of seductive nature, whereas in the recit, we can see so much more of the personality. So I think that you need to be brave to really show us this personality. And especially, do you start with this in an audition?
No, usually not.
What's your opener?
I'm starting with Zaida.
Okay, great, excellent. Well, they would have already heard your beautiful voice. So you can have courage to then sing this first bit with lots of character and sparkle. Yeah? So let's go for sparkle in that first one. Okay?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Now, usually I can jump up and down with you, but I can't because I've got dodgy legs. But can we just jump up and down a bit?
All right.
Go on.
Up and down.
Leave the floor.
There is a mic.
Oh, that's fine. Leave the floor. Yeah, very good. Very good. Leaving the floor. Yes. Excellent. Go for it.
All right.
Giunse il fine il momento che godrò senza affanno il braccio all'idol mio.
Gorgeous. Already, it's more chilled, which is great. And it's so much more colloquial. Do you know what that means? Yeah, you know, it's just kind of normal and in the moment, which I love. I'm enjoying the hand. Can you show us without the hand? Because I want to know if it's connected to the narrative or if it's connected to our technique.
Of course.
Yes. Of course. We all do funny hands, don't we? Yes. Excellent. Okay. Alexandra, we haven't taken a breath during the introduction.
We did.
Did we? I was looking very hard. And I saw that you were just like... Da, da, here comes my song. I'm so excited. Here's my breath. Whoa.
Taking the breath. Sorry.
Lovely.
Giunse il fine il momento che godrò senza affanno il braccio all'idol mio.
Fabulous. I just believe you so much more when you don't give me soprano arm. Even though it's gorgeous. Yeah? It's much more believable, unless you're doing it as I'm starting my seduction technique now. Are you listening? Are you watching? You know, then that's fine. But it has to be a decision, not just something we do.
No, of course.
Yeah, cool. You understand. Excellent. So that's great. Imbraccio. That needs something special.
Si.
I think. Imbraccio idol mio. Don't feel as if it's like has to sound pretty. I just want it to be kind of like,
All right.
It's your wedding day after all. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Do, 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 do. Breathing.
Giunse il fine il momento che godrò senza affanno il braccio all'idol mio.
Good. Now I'm going to be really nitpicky, horrible person because I know that you can do it, but we've got the hand back.
Oh no.
The return of the hand. Yeah. So can you say the words to me in Russian or in English? The translation.
The moment has come.
Yes.
When I'm gonna meet my lover and like melt in his
Arms.
arms.
Fantastic. Gorgeous. The way you did that was perfect. Now is the moment.
Yeah.
Not, just want to sing, I'm a singer. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? I want it just to be a bit normal.
Okay.
Yeah? Just give it a go. Breathing.
Giunse il fine il momento che godrò senza affanno in braccio all'idol mio.
Oh, yeah! Love that. We buy that, don't we? You were in the moment, we all bought the ticket, we're on the bus, going to wherever you choose to go. It's fabulous. Will you always do that?
Yes.
It's great. Honestly, and if I saw a soprano do that, I was like, she's different. What's she doing? That's great. It makes you so much more employable. I want to give you a job. I don't have any jobs. But I would. I would if I did have some. Okay, let's carry
Good to
on.
know. Okay.
Ta-dam, ba-dam,
Timide
ba-dam.
cura.
After mio.
Timide cuore uscite dal mio petto, a turbar non venite in mio diletto.
Okay, so this is kind of a bit of peril in this section. Maybe slightly higher stakes. What does it mean?
These tiny things which are bothering me,
Yes.
don't come to my chest, to my like here, you know, when we're feeling
Yes.
some emotions, it's coming right here.
Yeah. Absolutely. So it's a bit more timid. It's a bit more kind of scared. Can we feel that? Yeah?
Timide cuore uscite dal mio petto, a turbar non venite in mio diletto.
Okay, gorgeous. Now I want you to feel it. Don't show us.
Timide cuore uscite dal mio petto, a turbar non venite in mio diletto.
Amazing. And do you know what? Your singing is way better. As soon as you mean it, it comes from down here. It's fabulous. It's so good. And make the connection between those. Yeah? Let's carry on. Du-dum, du-dum, du-dum. O come par? Is it?
Come par che all'amoroso fuoco, l'amenità del loco, la terra e il cielo risponda.
Oh, why does Susanna sing down there in her chesty place? Fuoco.
Because it should sound passionate and deep.
And-
because it's about amoroso fuoco.
Exactly. And I think that you need to own that more vocally. So can we do some vocal work on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
No, it was
As a Russian person, you've got a natural amount of front on your voice. Use that. Fuoco.
Come par che all'amoroso fuoco.
Excellent. Now you don't need loads of air. Fuoco, fuoco.
Fuoco.
Hello.
Yeah, I will try to breathe.
Come par che all'amoroso fuoco.
Yes.
L'amenità del loco, la terra e il cielo risponda.
Cool. So the cielo risponda, this is the sky responding. Cool. So if you're going to do something, make it specific. So terra, ciel.
Terra.
Yeah, because you are doing a bit of an act here. So, but make it small and make it normal.
Yes.
So we have the earth and we have the sky. Yeah?
Come par che all'amoroso fuoco.
Cool. We've lost our meh.
Che all'amoroso fuoco.
Nice, and keep loose here. Small. Fuoco.
Che all'amoroso fuoco. L'amenità del loco, la terra e il cielo risponda. Come la notte i furti miei seconda.
Okay, let's begin the seduction. already the sound is more relaxed. I'm loving it. Remember that this is a jazz number. Yeah? This is how you're seducing him with this groove. You've got to get in the groove. Yeah? Do an exercise for me. And just, can we have like a C? And go,
Here.
Yeah. Okay. See how much you have to move around for the vowels, and if you can let your tongue do the work inside,
Yeah,
because that's where the vowels are made. Okay?
Then vibrato doesn't come.
Yeah, the vibrato was not flowing. Keep the air going. Do you see how from va-e, darling? Look at me a sec. So, va-e-o, e-o,
E-O.
e-o. Can you try not e-o, e-o? Because if you let your tongue do that inside, then you don't have to move your mouth around. Because when you try and then do a line, I'm just getting one magic carpet and not then I'm going boo 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 boo. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so just give me one. Try and just get into that sexy jazzy groove. Gorgeous. Give you nearly. We're still getting a bit of yeah. You're the notes are changing here, Alexander. Notes are changing here, and vowels are happening inside. Okay. Give yourself a little stroke, a little massage. Lovely. Excellent. That's cool.
Where's my appoggio?
Where's your appoggio? Okay, so you think about appoggio, you think about this, this is your carpet. This is your carpet. I think what's happening is that you're taking your breath, but then everything's going,
Yo.
yeah? Let's use Nicky's magic finger, okay? Don't Google that. Right. We're going to look at this here. We're going to take a breath from down here. Don't know the words. Yeah, and we're going to do that whole way, and we're going to keep that suspended the whole time. Here we go. Refresh. Okay, we had a small delay. As soon as you stop moving the finger, the voice stops flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it loses its magic.
I know.
You've got to keep the finger moving. Yeah?
Okay, can I try for the
You
last
try
one?
again. And when we replenish, make sure that do you remember, were you here when we did the feather spot? The feather? Make sure it's properly releasing as low as you can.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, because we're vain, we hold on to ourselves and we forget that there's a whole other, take your shoes off if you want.
No, it's fine.
You good? All right. And there's this whole other field of release. Yeah? So make sure that it's really, really, really released. So when we replenish, that's going to release, and we're going to breathe again. Magic finger, Alexander's magic finger. Here we go. You're doing great. Breathe. Keep moving that finger. And again. you see how this is linked to our commitment to the phrase?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but
And-
I also
yeah.
need to turn on appoggio.
Appoggio. Okay, we're
I know
obsessed
how
with the
I do
appoggio.
it.
Yeah, you want to do it the way you
Otherwise-
normally do it. Exactly. And do you know how I was... Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. Do you know how I was talking earlier to Philip about the tools you have on the day? These are the tools you have today, and that's why it's called technique. If we had the voice working every day, then we'd be freaks. It doesn't happen like that. I think there's about 3 days in the year when my voice works perfectly. Normally, I'm on holiday
Yeah.
and not singing. Do you know what I mean?
Same here.
Yeah, same here. So what does appoggio feel like? So we can try and get it back.
For me, it feels like the feeling that everything inside is perfectly stretched, so I can hold the phrase and sing it in one place.
Okay.
So now I feel a bit like in the middle register, I'm doing like this luft, out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
So it's
But
like...
I'm aware.
Ah!
It's like like
This one...
Ooh, yeah,
Excellent.
usually.
Let's do it on a...
I will try. I hate this one. I never can do it.
Okay. Well, you won't be able to do it with that attitude. Are we back with appoggio?
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is. Sometimes you just have to go hello, and it's also about release.
Yeah.
Yeah. Singing is always about getting out the way. Yeah. And I feel like that gets you out of the way of yourself. Okay. Do it one more time. Let's go into the next phrase. Oh no, sorry. Go here. Good. Excellent. Alexandra, that sounds gorgeous.
Waking up, yeah.
It's waking up. Hello, voice. Now, can I just say some evidence? In the second phrase, you don't move about as much, and it looks easier. Can you do that for the first phrase? Give yourself a little, pop your hand under here. And be really strict with yourself not to open up. Yes, good, good, good. Keep going. Yes. Keep going. different singer.
Yes.
When you allow yourself to do less and trust. Yeah. So it's really difficult when things aren't working to not freak out. But you've done this for a long time. You're a professional. So create yourself a little checklist. It's like a pilot when you're flying. If something's not working, is it my breath? No, that's working. Is it this? No, that's working. And then you'll usually find the culprit and like remain calm while doing a diagnostic. And then you get it, and then you go with it. And that was so much sexier. Feel that jazziness. You know, he'd be running at that hedge with some of his friends to watch. Yeah? It was really, really, it was wonderful. And wonderful playing, Chloe. Great stuff. Let's finish there. It's great.